What's good, YouTube? It's the Texans Talk Show, back at it again with another video. Today, Bobby Slowik was asked a bunch of hard questions about our loss at Green Bay. And I have to say, maybe I'm too quick to forgive. Maybe I love this team too much. Maybe I just have a soft spot for Bobby. I don't know. I'm kind of starting to forgive him. And a lot of that comes from some of the questioning on the 3rd and 15 call, which I'll play his answers to that right now. And then after that, let's break it down and talk about why I'm kind of starting to forgive Bobby. So take a listen.
What is the ideal result of that play? Is it Tank? Is it a touchdown? And
yeah, then I mean Tank's not the only option on the play, right? Kind of like I talked through, but again, when you have protection issues and the quarterback doesn't feel like he can hang in the pocket long, that trickles down to a lot of stuff. You know, it's one of those things. At the end of the day, I didn't call a good play. You know, what they played is not at all what I called the play for, and that stinks for me as a coordinator to look at that and be like, man, this play call stinks. You know, like the players kind of got to save me here. And that happens sometimes. And sometimes you get the opposite. Sometimes it's end of game against Tampa Bay last year, and I call a play with really one option, and they play the coverage I'm hoping for, and we score a touchdown. You know, so it's some give and take right there, and that's why, like in the NFL, it's so hard when you get in situations like that. I always look at what led to that situation, because really, I mean, if we're in 3rd and 8, if we're in 3rd and 7, I think all of us on offense feel very strongly we're in a good position right there.
Now, I broke down this 3rd and 15 play call that he's talking about. Basically, it was our last offensive drive, and a lot of people were puzzled because once CJ throws to Tank, even if Tank catches it, he goes out of bounds and the clock stops. Now, Bobby made it very clear that Tank was one of the early reads, but he wasn't the only read. And if you go back and watch the play, CJ Stroud actually has a lot of time to turn left and throw that way. But a point Bobby brought up that I didn't think about was, hey, CJ Stroud's been hit 12 times till that point. So he's probably not going to look for second reads. He's just going to look at Tank. And also their coverage kind of played into the play call. So Bobby admitted it himself. You know, that wasn't a good play call for the coverage. I hope my player saved me. So I think there's definitely some accountability that Bobby took that is kind of like easing my frustration off of him. Again, and he made a good point against Tampa Bay. You know, he took a risk. The only really good option was to Tank with Nico or whoever the other receiver was clearing the path out, and they found Tank and won the game. So, you know, I do think he makes some good points. And if you're worried about him sounding like he completely bashes the O-line, because it kind of does sound like that in that clip, he also took accountability for the protection, basically saying, you know, this is stuff that D'Amico has showed us. This is stuff we've seen before. We've practiced this way. It's on me to make it better. And he said that he thought Juice and CJ did a great job in protection. So at the end of the day, you know, Bobby has taken some accountability for the play calling. He flat out said it was a bad play call / not the right play call for that situation. Now, the one little asterisk I'm going to add to this whole thing is Bobby seems very set on the notion that they were trying to score a touchdown on that final drive instead of just trying to burn Green Bay's timeouts and then kick a field goal. So if that's the case, I don't know if running the ball to Mixon 2 times was the right way to start that drive. I mean, you lose 2 yards and then you lose 3 and it's 3rd and 15. So I don't know if I'm 100% set on his breakdown that he was trying to score a touchdown the whole time, right? Because he says the goal of the 3rd and 15 was to score a touchdown. So maybe, you know, they were trying to score a touchdown the whole time, but at the same time, then why did you run to Mixon twice? Why did you play very passively? Why did you burn 2 of the timeouts? Like at that point, maybe just burn the other one. I don't know. So there's some accountability he took. Didn't really hear any questions about the overall kind of drive game plan. You know, are we trying to score a touchdown? Are we trying to kick a field goal? But at the end of the day, you know, it's good. It's refreshing to hear a coach, you know, take accountability for it and take accountability for the offense's problems. So I don't know. Maybe I'm too quick to feel better about this, you know, and I guess we'll find out on Sunday. But just thought it was a great kind of, you know, video to watch and to hear from Bobby himself about the offense's struggles. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know any comments you had about this video, this clip, or if you watched the full press release. What do you think? Do we some of those words kind of resonate with us, or are we still waiting to see results? I'm obviously still waiting to see results, but it's a good start. So that's all I got for this video, man. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.